name's Louis Marsick. I came to Australia about 10 years ago, and I've been coming to this church since 2005. I'd seen Pastor Phil on TV, and I used to always watch that every week and think, I must go and visit this church. I used to have a friend that lived in Avalon, good friends, and I used to go and visit them. And so it meant travelling from the lower North Shore along the Parkway up to Avalon. And I remember thinking many times, I used to look over and think, that's Christian City Church over there where those red roofs are. It took me 3 years before I actually finally plucked up the courage to come and visit the church. And I've been coming ever since. I remember Pastor Phil mentioning that there was a census done in England where 87% of all people that were asked said that they would have gone to church if only someone had asked them. That's all I needed, somebody to ask me to come to church. I thought it was time that I would go out and talk to people that I knew. When I asked the first person, I remember I was extremely nervous. And when I asked him, it was quite amazing because what the person simply said, "What church do you go to?" And he said, I'd love to come along. And he's been coming here ever since. So I don't know whether that gave me courage to keep on asking people, but I do know that people do need to be asked. I've asked 7 people, and 6 of those 7 have actually been here. Supposing only 1 of them had said yes and 6 had not. If I was that 1 person out of the 7 that had come to church, well, I'd be eternally grateful. I'm very casual about asking people, and it crops up in conversation. I'm not scared to mention, and I'm certainly not embarrassed to say that I go to church like I used to be. I'm very confident about that. Some people do need to be asked. I think it's a very small favour that we do for God. It costs nothing to do it, and it's a lovely thing to do. I think so.